You know what though, you do feel, I've been on the show for 6 years, there's a lot of new people that come on the show and they go and they come back, and it's like, I'm the old girl still there hanging on for dear life.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now today's video is going to be a topic which is very serious regarding Gemma Collins from TOWIE. She is alleging, it is in the Mirror, it's in the Mail, it's in so many of like the tabloids over here today. She has spoken, I think, exclusively to the Mirror regarding, in 2014 she went into I'm a Celebrity.
Some people need breaking in gently. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, all right, I've cracked at the first hurdle, but it's like the turtle and the slug, or the horse and the rabbit. I can't remember what it was. The slowest one won in the end.
I think she only lasted 3 days, didn't she, before she went out, and she did get quite a rollicking for it, you know, because she was behaving like a real princess.
Simon and Chopper.
Yeah, how long are we in here for? Be serious. Okay. No, can you stop a minute? I'm being serious. Stop. I need to get out, honestly.
You need to get out?
Yeah, I'm going to be sick.
But what she is saying is deny what she's alleging. None of this has been proven, mind, so please bear that in mind. So don't go sending anybody involved in here any hate comment.
I'm not turning this. No way. It's safe.
But what she is alleging is that the night before she flew out to the jungle to appear in I'm a Celebrity.
I'm sorry, that is just so scary. How the hell does anyone think that's normal doing that?
Her partner back then, Alex, beat her up to within, I don't know if this is exaggerating or not, but I'm sure what has been quoted in the papers, she is saying that she was beaten up to within an inch of her life and was bruised from, I believe it was, the neck down. These are serious allegations she's being put forward, and she's also said in a few days she's going to release some pictures which have never been seen before, just to show everyone how badly she was beaten up by her ex-partner. If this is true, this is absolutely disgusting. I do not believe, nobody deserves to be beaten up, no matter what. Nobody ever deserves to have somebody beat you up, okay? Nobody. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad she's coming forward with this, but what people also have to bear in mind as well is that you know, men also get, you know, have abuse as well. There are women who also, you know, do beat up their partners, husbands, boyfriends, whatever. So it isn't just a woman, you know, a man beating up a woman, though the statistics show that obviously it happens more to women, doesn't it? Unfortunately, it should never happen to anyone. It's just, it's a subject that's so close to my heart, you know, it really is, which I'm not going to go into, but it's just so close to my heart, and I get a bit emotional about things because I'm an emotional person. But anyway, let's just get into more of what she's spoken about in the Mirror, and which the Mail one and all the others are sort of covered on this morning. So here is me quoting what Gemma has put out in the papers today. Speaking to the Mirror, she claimed, "I've been sitting on these pictures for 3 years, but people need to know. It was bad timing, but now I'm really happily and finally free. Now I can finally clear it up. I've had to laugh and joke with people, and I'm thinking, mate, you don't really know what happened. I was really severely beaten up to within an inch of my life, and when I went in there I was really badly beaten from my neck down." She told them, because they'd given me such a massive opportunity, I was like, how can I let everyone down? And then I had to take all the abuse and stick that, and the stick that went with it for so long after. Now when it comes on, I dread it. I feel like the opportunity was taken away from me through no fault of my own. And she was saying how horrible he was to her. So Alex was jailed in 2012 for conspiracy to supply cocaine and taken into custody at the end of 2014 after breaching conditions of his previous licence. See, I didn't know anything about that, but the thing is, because it's quite a long time ago now, you do tend to forget because there are so many stories that come out. And also Gemma is such a drama queen. She's my favourite person, I'm not going to lie. I think she's quality TV for TOWIE because she's so bold and brash, and I need someone like that. Also, she's a big girl, the others are really stick thing with the nice big knockers and stuff, so I think it's good to have all different shapes and sizes in there. However, I think she comes across as, you know, kind of I think she puts on a hard exterior sometimes, but she can come across as a bit of a stirrer, getting involved in people's stuff, a bit bitchy, but then she does sometimes show a soft side as well, doesn't she? So sometimes people like that do put on a really harsh exterior because they're dealing with things themselves. So Alex, as I said, was jailed in 2012 for conspiracy to supply cocaine and taken into custody at the end of 2014 after breaching conditions of his licence. When asked if she'd consider returning, she said she would consider returning to the jungle. I think that time has passed now. Don't even think about doing that now. It's gone, finished. You'd never go back in there. And I just don't mean it like that, but they're not going to let her go back in there, are they? You know, but I think they said to her, you shouldn't have gone in, like I said before, and she wanted to do it. And I understand while you're... while people are talking about you, you've got to push yourself forward in these reality TV show persons, because the thing is, you'll be in the limelight today and tomorrow you could be, you know, you could be the next piece of fish and chip newspaper, because there's always new reality stars coming up every second. Let's remember as well though, Gemma has done some bad things as well herself. What she has actually also admitted to this week was she apologised to her ex James Arge from Towie for deliberately not taking her contraceptive pill because she wanted to get pregnant and she just wanted to have a baby. That is crazy. You can't do things like, you can't try and trap people like that.
And do you know what? Last year I was in a place where I really wanted a baby and I felt so unfulfilled. And
I don't even necessarily think she was trying to trap him, but she wanted a baby so bad. She's of a similar age to me. You can't do things like that. You just can't. But I understand she must have been really, really desperate to do that, but that still doesn't make any excuse for that kind of behaviour.
Had a moment with Arge, didn't you?
I did.
Where you sort of, you said neither of you used protection.
No.
And you'd have been very happy to get preggy.
Yeah.
Did he know that?
No,
no. In my opinion anyway.
Well, I did apologise to him after. I see him in my bar, he was fuming with me. I was like, Arj, can we just talk over a paella for two a minute?
So what I just wanted to recap on is that nobody ever deserves this. Obviously I don't think the guy, from what I can gather, his name's Alex, I can't remember his surname, was ever, you know, I don't think he was ever sentenced for, ever found guilty of beating Gemma up or domestic violence. He was obviously found guilty of the other drug stuff, but not found guilty of this. But I'm so interested to see these pictures. As soon as she does, I will talk to you about it, because I find this is an extremely important topic for so many people to talk about. So many people have been affected by domestic violence. If it's not themselves, by someone they know from a family member, they know who's suffering. There are so many people who have suffered in one way or another, and it needs to stop. It really does. It's not okay. And if you are suffering from domestic violence, please talk to someone, please talk to somebody, and do whatever you can. If you're living with that person, try and get away from them. You deserve better than that. So whatever you think of Gemma, whether you like her or not, like I said, I'm not a fan of her, but I think she's good for the show because I think she's so funny. But I'm not a huge just fan of her, because I'm just not. But this, I'm glad she's talking about this. I'm glad she's talking about this, and I'll be interested to see these pictures, because obviously she's got to back up those claims, because at the moment we've only got her word for it, and I'm by no means saying she's lying at all. I don't think she's lying, because why on earth would you say I'm going to release pictures if you have no proof? However, she needs to now release these pictures, because otherwise it might just look a bit... people unfortunately are not going to just take her word for it. So when she does release these pictures, of course I will talk to you guys about it. But a really serious topic. I'm glad she's talking about it, because it happens to so many people, and Gemma, you deserve better than that. Everyone deserves better than that. So anyway, do hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you're new, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Bye.